Today we will be discussing about the Leetcode Biweekly contest 146. So we will be discussing problem A, B and C. I tried doing the problem D, but that is not possible for me. So let's discuss problem A. So the problem name was count subarray with of length 3 with a condition. So in that we have given an array nums, and we have to return the subarrays of length 3 such that the sum of first and the third numbers equals exactly half of the second number. Means in the example 1 plus 1, which is 2, is equals to the half of 4, which is 2. Okay, so we have to count all the subarrays. For that, what we can do is we can just iterate in the array for n minus 2, and we will be just doing nums of I plus nums of I plus 2 double equals to nums of I plus 1 by 2. After that, if the condition satisfies, we are just increasing the count. So that is working. So now let's move to the second question. Count paths with the given ZOR value. Okay, so in that what we have given is we have given a grid of size m into n. Also we have given an integer k. So we have to generate all the paths from cell 0 0 to n to m minus 1 and n minus 1, and also the ZOR of all the path from 0 0 to n minus 1 to m minus 1 should be equals to k. And we are having only two direction. We can move from I comma j to I comma j plus 1, or we can move from I comma j to I plus 1 comma j. Okay, and the number could be very large, so we have to return it by mode 10 to the power 9 plus 7. Okay, so that is a standard DP question. What we can do is we will be trying to go from 0 0 to n minus 1 m minus 1. Okay, and we will be keeping the ZOR as well. So for that we are creating a function, and that is having a state called I, j and ZOR. So from the if we are at n minus 1 and m minus 1, then we are just zoring the grid of ij, and if ZOR equals to k, then we are returning 1, as we will be returning 0. Okay, and if our I pointer or j pointer is greater than the length or equals to the n or m, then we know that we are out of boundary, so we have to return 0, and that is for going for I plus 1 j or I comma j plus 1. After that we are just doing a mode. So that is a very basic DP question. After that we are having a question, check if grid can be cut into two sections. Okay, so in that what we have given is we have given a grid of n into n dimension. Okay, after that we have given a rectangle. Okay, and the rectangle is given in the form start x, start y, end x, and y. And start x and start y is defining the bottom left corner of the rectangle, and end x and end y is representing the top right corner of the rectangle. Okay, and also we have given that the rectangle is not overlapping. Okay, and our task is to just check that after making either two horizontal or two vertical cuts, the grid satisfy these conditions or not. So the condition are each of the three resulting sections formed by the cuts containing at least one rectangle. Okay, and every rectangle belongs to exactly one section. That means if we look into the example number 1, if we are cutting from the 4 and from the 2, now every section is having at least a rectangle. So that after 4 we are having a rectangle, this one, the blue one. Below 2 we are having a rectangle which is a yellow one, and in the rectangle 2 to 4 we are having a rectangle red one and the green one. Okay, and every rectangle belongs to exactly one section. Okay, so now as you can see that the rectangle are not any rectangle is only a single section. The yellow one is belonging to the first section, the red and green is belonging to the second section, and the blue one is belonging to the third section. Okay, that is also very standard question. So what we can do is we will be first taking the directions. Okay, So we as in the rectangle, what we have given is we have given a start x, start y, end x, and end y. So first we will be considering start x and end x. That means let's take this example. So after that, in this, what we are doing is we are just taking the start x and end x. Okay, so that means we are having a 1 0. Okay, start x and end x. Okay, 1. Let's do one thing. We can just print it out, and we can do so from this, what we have done is we have taken the start x and end x, 1 5, 0 2, 3 5, and 0 4. After that, we have taken a y interval, which is starting with start y and ending with end y. Okay, for that we are having a 0 2, and then we are having a 2 4, then we are having a 2 3, and we are having a 4 and 5. After that, what we are doing is we are merging them. So why we are merging them? Because according to the condition, what we have to do is we have to get we have given a condition like each of the 3 resulting section formed by the cuts containing at least one rectangle. That means after merging all the things, there should the length of the intervals should be greater than 2, because every section should have at least one rectangle. That means we have at least a single rectangle in a particular section. That means we need at least 3 rectangle. So after that, after merging them, if we are having a length which is greater than 2, that means we are having at least 3 rectangle, and we can divide them in 2 different sections. Like we can for this example, if we check what we are getting after the merge of them, so after merging all the x intervals, we are getting a 0 and 5. That means we can't make cut in x-axis. Okay, because we are having only one combined rectangle. Okay, but for the y-axis, if we are combining them, we are having a 0 to 2, 2 to 4, and 4 to 5. That means we are having 3 rectangles, and now we can make a cut. Okay, where we will be making a cut, we will be making a cut from 2 to 4. So whenever we are having a length which is greater than 2, that means we are having a way so that we can cut it out into at least 2 sections, and every section will be having at least one rectangle. It is a bit confusing, but if you just look into the code, that is a very pretty standard code of merge interval. And after just x intervals, we are taking x intervals. Here we are taking a y intervals, and if the length is greater than 2, that means we are having a valid pair of rectangles, and if it satisfies the condition, then we can return true. Let me know if you have any doubt in that in this question, and I will be try to upload the videos for fourth question as well after solving it. Thank you.